Well, I don't know if this is going to go in the video or not, but I'm not in a good mood, and I don't want to go in the house. I know I probably look a little disheveled. I'll let my hair grow out. For New Year's, we're going to a where I did the bourbon shelf display secret door. That'll be a different video. And it's a Viking themed party, so I'm letting my hair grow out so I can do myself a nice little mohawk. I mean, I already have this natural mohawk going from receding hairline, but that's the reason my hair's long. So that's I am gonna let my beard grow out so I can put braids and all that stuff in there. But I'm gonna trim it up, a couple nights before. But anyway, that's enough about my disheveled looks. I'm not in a good mood right now. I've forgotten to take my meds a couple days now, and when I do that, I really get ticked off pretty easily. And I'm not in a good mood. I fought my wood stove all day today to get heat in here because it's stupid cold out right now. Well, it's not stupid cold. It was stupid cold last year, but it's cold. And, the soot made the smoke back in here, and it just really pissing me off. And I didn't get anything done like I wanted to today. So I'm not in a good mood, and I put this orange flag outside the door to signify that I'm making videos. And I put it out there. My wife asked me to put it out there so that she would know when I was recording, so she wouldn't interrupt me. Well, she came back from what's it called? The vet with a couple of our pets. And I put the orange flag out there, and she just walked right in while I was recording and didn't see it. Said she didn't see it. And I kind of snapped, why didn't you see it? You didn't see it. You asked me to do this thing, and you didn't pay attention to this thing you asked me to do. And now I'm upset. And I owe her an apology, and I'll go in and do that. But, I've had this thing about mental health and woodworking, and my mental health has suffered quite a bit, and it continues to suffer. And so, doing the woodworking thing is pretty important to me because it helps me stay calm and level. And today it didn't go according to plan, and that's okay. But my reaction to it was not okay. Mental health is important, and I had this idea a couple of weeks ago, maybe about a month ago now, to where I want to take this shop and turn it into a place for vets like myself, other combat vets, guys who I can relate to, who have gone through a lot of the same similar type of stuff and seen a lot of the same stuff I have. As a medic, I've seen up close personal cost of war, and I've put a few friends in body bags. And then after we get out and we come back home and we're supposed to be happy, we're not. We're not happy people. And I've lost more friends to suicide now at this point than to actual combat death. A guy that we deployed with, he murdered his kids, his wife, and then himself. There's a serious problem with mental health in this country. And that leads to gun violence and stuff like that. And I'm not trying to get into politics or anything like that, but I do believe in universal health care, or Medicare for all, whatever you want to call it. Because, I'm a gun advocate too. I'm all 2A. In order to stop the mental health problems that we have, if we had Medicaid or Medicare, or whatever you want to call it, universal health care that could deal with that, I think we'd have a lot less gun violence and a lot less suicides with vets, and it would normalize mental health, which I think is important. And like I said, I want to take this shop. Here's my idea. I want to take this shop and turn it into a place for vets to come and hang out with each other and build projects together and shoot the shit and bash on each other and make fun of each other, but build something constructive and doing something together with other vets constructively, so that we can get all these intrusive thoughts out of our head and deal with it and work through the problems, and while we're doing projects, and then eventually I can get this going good enough to where I can get the VA and have them recommend people, you know, to come here, and I get paid by the VA, and, you know, maybe membership dues or whatever to help pay for the overhead of running this place. You know, I haven't quite figured all that out yet. But I want to turn it into a little business instead of a side hustle. I want to turn it into woodworking therapy. You know, Woodworking Warrior doing woodworking therapy for other combat vets, because I'm tired of snapping. I'm tired of having to talk to a shrink. I got my good friends that I talk to, and, you know, they're always there for me. But as the years go by, you know, I'm tired of watching friends put themselves in the ground. You know, and I haven't been to a lot of the funerals because I haven't had the time, or the wakes, or, you know, whatever you want to call them, memorials. But war sucks, man, and we pay a heavy price for it. And I want to do something good now that I'm out of the Army. And I want to make this Woodworking Warrior a woodworking therapy shop. So any of you fellow vets out there in the Clarkesville, Fort Campbell area, reach out to me. And I posted a Facebook thing. I had one guy, you know, he lives about an hour away. He came down and I helped him fix, you know, part of his table for Thanksgiving. I probably should reach out to him and see how that went, how the table legs held up that he had to replace, you know. But I can teach people how to do stuff, how to do woodworking, and do it as their therapy, you know. And they can bring their projects here if they don't know how to do stuff, you know. I mean, my shop needs to be organized. I got a whole bunch of crap back there I need to go through and do this, but I really believe in this idea, and I really think it could become something. I haven't seen anything else like that so far. I've looked up. Maybe if you know something like this, please reach out to me. Let me know so I can contact that person or that, you know, company, individual, whatever, on how they go about doing woodworking as therapy and getting it approved through the VA, or how they, you know, operate, whether it's nonprofit or for profit, but everything goes back into it. So it's almost kind of like a nonprofit, but it just doesn't have the nonprofit, you know, rules and regulations that come with that. I don't know. You know, I'm not a business person. This is just an idea that I really want to make into an actual thing. So if you got ideas, you know people, if you want to send me some money to help do support, you know, like, subscribe, all, you know, whatever, please, I'm reaching out to you, followers, to other vets. You're in this area and you need to do a project and you want to shoot the shit and work through some frustrations and build a project, please let me know. Reach out to me through Facebook or through here. So, yeah, I'm going to end this video and I'm going to get back to this project.